Evening everyone, hope you're doing okay. Gonna get rolling I think with Hogwarts Legacy again. Let's get a bit later than I planned as usual, sounds about right for me. But hopefully pushing, so I'm like 76% through the game story, so hoping won't be too far off. Right, wait. Hello, Sebastian.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
Talk.
I came as soon as I could. I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
I'm trying to be
We
stealthy.
need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Suspect you're right. Right, let's go. Reach entrance to the mine.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Okay. Cool. Well, that failed miserably.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Okay, that can work. Try that.
Was that your best? Let's get chill spells,
Oh,
Globby.
come on.
Otherwise, coming back this way. A miss!
Confringo!
Not quite. Losing your stride.
Well,
I won't rest until you're...
again, I should use these probably.
Revelio.
dare you!
Crucio.
Accio! Protego!
Revelio.
Is that them all? I think it is. Okay, not much use. Identified. What have I got here? Okay. Let's continue on.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
I'll try and be discreet this time, I suppose.
I nearly fell out of a cart at Bristol. I was only young, mind, but not like well. Lucky if I've been in one now. Not quiet enough.
Okay, well,
Pitiful. Truly.
Expelliarmus! Imperial!
At your service.
Well, the hell was that?
Crucial.
Let's get this over with. I'm a goblin, not a toy! Rather unwise, huh? You won't get away with that.
I knew you. Come on, come on.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Depends on your definition of fun, but sure. Right, let's see. Okay. Out the way, Sebastian. Right.
I should tell you.
Regs.
Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
No,
That's the spirit.
dealt with a lot of spiders. Let's see what's in here then.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at
Can
one
I
time
do
or
this
other.
now?
Petronius Totalis.
Finally. First
Mine
time I was
looks
able
like a
to.
tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
First time I've been able to use my new thing. Don't know the words I'm saying.
Revelio.
Petrificus Totalis on multiple enemies. That is what one I'm thinking of. Yeah, I'm not going to drop down there, I don't think.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
I won't rest until
There's a waste of that. Sure.
let's get this over with. Rat this
Revelio. Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Yep. Feels like it.
Expelliarmus.
Come on. Statue.
Revelio.
Okay. That's not what I'm looking for, but sure. Right. Ooh, potion. That'll do nicely. Okay. Guess chest while I'm here.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Over here you go. Let's climb up.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Or the solar size, or the venomous fangs. A number of endearing.
Combination of all the
Revelio.
above, I would say. Right. What do we have? Jesus Christ almighty.
Revelio.
I don't really know what happened there, but that wasn't good. Right.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Literally smashing. What do we have around here? What's in the bag?
Confringo. Revelio.
I've not played Dark Souls, but I do know about fires, so I want to
That
feel
bridge
part
has
of it.
seen better days.
Just a bit. Green gingham gloves. Not needed. I'm going all over the place. Finding
Revelio.
all the
Confringo.
bugs tonight. Again, loads of things that came from where. It's a bit pointless.
Lumos.
Lumos not going to
Repair.
help me. That'll do nicely.
Revelio.
Abilities weakness. Missed that what that said.
Confringo. Defender. Debolso. Glacius. Confringo.
There you go.
Defender. Depulso. Glacius. Confringo. Defender.
Okay. That'll do.
Revelio.
Right, what do we have now? Potion.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
Extreme danger. Oh, I almost walked into that.
Lumos.
What is in here? Hello? Bushes. Obviously. What about up here? I need to...
Confringo.
Like that. Oh, nice. Unidentified neck item. Again, something else I don't have a clue what it is.
Lumos.
I could have just done that. Hey-ho. Excuse me.
Revelio.
Potato. Confringo.
Okay.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
Right. Let's see.
We have another fight on our hands.
Am I not surprised?
Come on. Right, let's continue.
You won't survive this, my young friend. Who do you think you are?
Confringo!
There you are.
Do we need to...
Let's get this over. Cover up wise.
Well, come on.
I won't rest.
Confringo!
One thing that annoys me is reaction time sometimes.
That was nothing but luck. Red Rock will lead us to victory.
Confringo! We're not finished yet. It's almost as though he's waiting.
Come on.
Confringo! Imperial!
Do that.
Confringo! Confringo! Defender!
Oh,
Imperial! Crucial! Confringo! Defender! Depulso! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Depulso! Glacius!
one more looks up it. Where are you?
Confringo! Defender! Depulso! Glacius!
There we go.
We certainly cleared the room.
I don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
And we're much more fun to fight with. Confringo!
Okay. What do we have around here?
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Can I get up here? So I need this.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Oh, come on.
Revelio! I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more runes.
Right, so what spell is on that?
Expelliarmus!
That's not what I wanted.
Confringo! expecting that.
Cool.
Revelio.
I've done the trick. Onwards and downwards. What do we have here? The world floated back. Yeah, the world floated back to me as if in a watery haze. How long have I been unconscious? I remember his eyes, empty and empty of sorrow, yes, but also I recall feeling a sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish. But they eventually started to turn when I fell. It must have hit my head. Neither feel nor see a mark, but the pain is throbbing. I can only hope it's not the Black Death. At least he is no longer in pain. Okay, interesting. Check something. Okay.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
What's in here?
Sebastian, I think I found
Second
something.
triptych
A
canvas
canvas
piece.
piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Does a bit. Looks a bit odd as well.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place
Yes,
is
fingers
odd,
crossed.
to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless
Yeah.
we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around. Revelio.
That'd be good. Oh, just like that. That's simple.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
Sure it will.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
Of course you do.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Of course we are.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
That's not saying.
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
That was cruel.
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Sure. It is unbelievable from you, isn't it? I've not got a new quest actually. Need to sell loads of stuff though. Also need to go to room requirement and identify a load of things.
It's confirmed what she needed to.
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
Sure. Okay, well they're all pointless. What do we have here? All's well that ends well. Hufflepuff in the astronomy wing seems upset about something. Perhaps I can help. And then we've got Summoner's Court Match 4. I'm not a fan of them. And Hogsmeade. Another one for Albie, don't we? I'm going to sell stuff just now, and then when I come back to Hogwarts, or no, I'll do the broom since I'm here. Let's sell stuff to, some stuff to my
We have
favourite
everything a young
potion
student
master.
might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
I know I am buying these.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Okay, now let's sell everything. Oh, no, that was close. Oh, nope. I've got a few new things actually.
I hope to see you again. Farewell.
Let's put them on. Gear. No, so it's face wear. Nowhere near as stupid, obviously, as the last one. No, it's outfit. What is that called? 2-to-1 house cloak. And there we go. New outfit, new me. There we go.
I hope to see you
That's,
again. Farewell for now.
Me got rid of everything. Right, let's go and speak to Mr. Wicks. Wicks. I wasn't going to do all these side quests, but I keep doing them anyway, so may as well continue.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
It has been, it's definitely increased your broom acceleration at speed.
You'll be
Sure.
thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
you know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
They don't scare me.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon.
Sure.
I look forward to our next meeting.
Where is she now? World map. All the way down here. Jesus. Not been anywhere close down there. I'm gonna leave that just now. I'm gonna do these. Actually, let's get this out of the way. I can't be bothered with it, but yeah, get this done.
Lead on the way.
Oh, jeez. Hello.
Hello. Are you here for someone as caught?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Sure.
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win. Accio!
Right, so I need to get.
Accio.
Oh, stay.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio!
You're gonna try and knock me off, are you?
Precisely as planned.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Oh, jeez.
Nice technique. Accio!
Not quite what I was aiming for, but sure. Right, so we really need to
Precisely as
get.
planned.
Yeah, we really need to get it in this 50 range. Can I barrel it along this way?
Accio.
But it didn't work for me.
Didn't I say I adore competition. Hard luck. Care for another round?
Yes.
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit. Accio!
Okay. I need to be over here, probably.
Accio.
Do nicely.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Through this gap, I think. There we go. It's better.
Nice technique. Accio!
So
Precisely as
100.
planned.
So I just need to score with this one.
Accio.
precise technique. Well, you are good.
Nice.
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
Practice.
I practice as much as I can.
Practice, eh? I suppose I could try that. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
Sure. Now, where is the last, or the other one?
I'm
This
still
way.
rebuilding my gobstones collection, thanks to you.
Ooh, Christmas tree.
I can't believe we found ourselves.
If he thinks he's getting away with this, he has another thing coming.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
What's so important about the bells?
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
Sure. Did Professor Black really remove the bells for a headache?
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour, but mum's the word.
Okay, and why can't you put the bells up yourself?
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Okay, I might be able to
Perhaps
help.
I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower, just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
Right, let's
I
go.
imagine the bells are just inside in the bell
Get
tower.
away. Right. Down the stairs. Round and round we go.
Revelio.
Wyvern Fountain. The fountain of the Transfiguration Courtyard has a likeness to a Wyvern on top of him, serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumours of the contrary, possible start by Circuit Durgan. This is most assuredly not meant to be the Wyvern of Wire, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself. Sure.
Revelio.
What is this?
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Okay, what's up here? Oh, oops.
Confringo. Accio. Levioso.
Here we go.
Revelio.
Little chest. What's all was in here? Really?
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Okay, well, it's not working.
Revelio.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Sure.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the
Again, all the
Forbidden
people coming to me.
Forest.
Right, let's go.
Revelio.
Ooh. Frog Choir. Here purchase slimy yet symphonic frogs that comprise of Hogwarts Frog Choir. Magical amphibians can sing in 6-part harmony and hold a pitch better than most humans.
Ah, the bells must be upstairs.
Aloha Mora.
What's in here? Do this. Right.
Revelio.
So that'll be one of the bells then.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps. One out,
there.
one to go.
Revelio.
Where's the other one? Sort of there. Just intrigued what's up here. Don't think I've been up here. Guessing I've not. Unidentified hand item. Excuse me.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Right, this one goes about 3/4 of the way through, I think. I think when I looked I was about 77% or something
too
through.
hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
That's a lot of noise. Yeah, about 76% when I checked earlier when I started, so fair enough. How far are you currently?
Revelio.
Fair enough. Yeah, I didn't think I was as far through as I was, but yeah, that's apparently the percentage according to the PlayStation thing, whatever you call it. Where am I going? I think they're in the tower. Yeah, according to the PlayStation dashboard before I went in. Thank you for the likes, very appreciated. There they are. Hello.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well.
Yeah, sure.
You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Sure. Right, okay. I think the only thing I had was... what are the other quests? So I've got... right, fair enough. Yeah, I saw it pop up just for this. Basis for blackmail. Right, so I need to go to Hogsmeade. Or outside Hogsmeade. Where is the closest? Probably there then. It takes forever to load the fuels. Right. The favourite spell is probably
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
trying to remember the name of it now. I like Bombarda. Bombarda's good. And I like Confringo. Especially since I have the bouncing attack, so it takes out multiple. Also, this is my evil playthrough, so I have got a couple of the unforgivable curses as well I've been using. What's your favourite spell?
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Sure.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest
Okay.
that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the
Defendo.
Hogshead, she is less likely to learn
It
about
is quite good.
activities than if
I
I
quite
were to
often
wander
try and
the
do
village
Defendo,
questioning its residents.
Yeah, freezing and then hit with Defendo and things like that after. Where can I find them?
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Okay, and what am I hoping to learn from them?
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Okay, I'll speak to Mr. Bickle's friends.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Sure.
Hopefully by
Yeah.
the time you return, I will be able to move.
So yeah, I've got Confringo, Defendo, Depulso, and Glacius. Yeah, my primary. That's kind of my main one. And then yeah, I've got a few other bits there. And then got my unforgivable curses. Still got the big bad one to learn.
Really.
I'm sure that won't be too far off. Let's see, first one. That's a good mix. I do have Flipendo on that one, which I'm tempted to move up there rather than having Depulso. Depulso's good
Mrs.
for
Rabe should be nearby.
Depulso's good for if enemies are on edge of cliffs or something like that. You can push them right off.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Don't know, what have you done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Okay, what would Harlow take your husband and not you? Or why would he?
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Cool, I don't think I have that currently. I need to double check. Have you given Harlow any information about Gringotts?
Have you helped
I know
Harlow
Sebastian
since your
stopped
husband was
talking to me
taken?
briefly,
No,
so need to see.
I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping
I
he
am
would have escaped by now.
currently
It makes me
31,
concerned as to
I want to say.
why he hasn't.
Does note confirm kidnapping?
Are you sure the note
Yeah,
means
I'm
that
level
your husband was
31, I'm
kidnapped?
sure.
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Okay, this is what I needed.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Mrs. Rabe, we do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given her ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we're beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best keep it between us if understanding their meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you.
Alright, okay.
I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Not sure what quests I have currently. Let's see. Blackmail. Yeah, I've not got it yet. So we'll see. I might unlock it. That mission soon. Right, let's see. I was going to. I said. I'm going to swap that round. Right. Let's find the other friend. Hope I didn't walk into the wall. Favourite side character is probably
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
not sure. Yeah, I'm not too sure, to be honest. I'm trying to think. I'm terrible with character names. Who's your favourite? Might give me some inspiration.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Fair enough. Poppy's good, yeah. I agree with Poppy.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you?
I don't mind
It's
Sebastian,
about
but
Theophilus Harlow.
I have nothing to say
a bit
about
so-so
him.
with him at times.
May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill.
Okay.
He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago.
Thank you for
I
the
was
likes.
distracted, reading a note when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to
Bit
help
early
him.
for Voldemort.
He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Okay. About the note.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Okay. How are you hiding extortion?
What have you been doing to keep the extortion
Excuse
a
me.
secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Is that... I think you have to fight. Fair enough. A lot of fighting in this game. Combat is okay, but I'm a bit... Mr. Hill seems a fair man. Can you tell him?
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Okay, thank you for talking with me.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
Revelio.
Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last
Can
of
I get
Mr.
in
Bickle's
here?
friends.
No. Down this way. Along here. Along here.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Yes. There he is.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
Okay. You're wise not to speak
You
out.
may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed
Dulcibella.
a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core.
Thank you
Still
for all
am,
the
to be
likes, it's
honest.
greatly
I
appreciated.
imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friend. Now to find Natty.
I think she's back outside town, as she said. Right, let's keep... Yeah, so many side streets and it just looks the same. I usually just depend on the map and the guide.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Okay. Back in we go. That was a bit pointless. Right, Hog's Head. This way. And here.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Can I get in here? No. 3. Hog's Head's the dodgy one, isn't it?
Revelio.
Usually. Oh. Okay. What have we got? Mounted Hogshead. The mounted Hogshead rolls its eyes and snuffles its nose as it oversees the seedy atmosphere and decidedly interesting clientele of the Hogshead. Okay.
Revelio.
Natty's wand.
Natty's wand.
That's not very
She
good.
can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
I'm guessing this way. Just inside here. Ooh. I need that demi, guys.
Revelio.
Students get what's coming to them.
Charming. I am going to... I can't wait. I'm guessing because I'm in the middle of a quest. Down this way.
Natty must have been taken this way.
To
I need
this
to find her
hideout.
quickly.
So here's the fighting you're talking about. I'm guessing.
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Right, so...
Accio.
Oh, you...
hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio!
Right, that. I'm going to try and do this stealthily. Famous last words, because stealthily never seems to work for me.
Revelio!
Okay. Well, yes. There's been quite a few spiders recently, so definitely. I am not here. You cannot see me.
Show yourself!
Oh, thank you. Okay, well, as usual. That didn't work. Right, switch back over.
Stupid one.
Ow.
What are your faults?
Confringo! Glacius! Glacius! Propendo! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Potato! Glacius! Confringo!
You've made a great mistake.
Confringo! Defendo! Potato! Glacius! Propendo!
I'll have none of that. You're going to regret that.
Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo! Glacius!
Fair enough. Why not? Gets you engrossed in the game world. Now enough of that.
Confringo! Defendo! Glacius! Propendo!
Expulsion.
Accio!
This is not going
Leviosa!
quite.
Is that one? Maybe not.
Revelio!
You're as dear as me. You are as dear as me as an augury. His voice foretells the coming rain. You're as loved by me as a crook could be. Whose loyalty is true and plain. You cast a spell over my heart. Oh. Yeah, just gathered that. Once it's not undone. You charmed me from the very start. You have always been the one. Isabella Filbert.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert.
That's one of the extras. Jack-o'-lanterns. I've not been sorting out my room of requirements, so I find a lot of them useless, but sure. Oh, there's another guy. Hello. You okay there?
Expelliarmus, Bombarda, Accio, Confringo, Glacius, Repender.
Cool. I wondered why the music was still going on.
Revelio.
That would explain it. What do we have in here? More unidentified items.
Accio, Expelliarmus, Confringo,
Come on.
Defender, Flipender.
Why are you not coming out?
Accio,
There we go.
Revelio,
It's even worth coming down here. Not really, but sure. Thank you for that. What's over this side?
Revelio,
Lots of rats. Yeah, probably should have. $45 over here. So that's where I'm supposed to be going.
Revelio,
I did see a chest up here. Here we go. My darling Otto, I have read your last letter over and over, and I am certain to read it again, each hour until we are both able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your waiting to wait. Okay, thank you. I'll do. No, thank you much. Know that you're doing all you can to ensure that such a situation is within your grasp. Please allow me to say that these past months I've been unable to share publicly the feeling which exalt me. The utmost principle of happiness has been an existential challenge indeed. And now I'm off to read your letter once more. Yours affectionately, Rosie.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He
Cool.
wanted me to
So I've
destroy this if I found it.
Got all the extra.
Revelio,
Right. I'm guessing up here we go then.
Natty must be here somewhere.
What is the noise for?
Aloha Mora.
Hey, let's try and break into this. Come on. So we've got Isco Rave's wand.
Revelio.
Who are you? That looks like her.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Just like that.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared
Anytime.
for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Already had a fight. Right. Come on.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and...
Yep, sounds like a plan.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr.
Obviously.
Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Authorities haven't been much help.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
Sure.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Anytime. Cool. Another one ticked off. So you managed to get them, did you? Sure, it'll be a good event. Nice. I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Welcome. Do let me know if I
No,
can
it-
be of any assistance at all.
I did hear there's been some changes to who's going to turn up at the shows, but I'm sure it'll be still good. Fair enough, yeah. It's don't know what they're doing. Obviously she's on SmackDown, isn't she? So
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Yeah, I know some people have been switched over to SmackDown, so they're not going to appear on the Glasgow show. But I'm sure it'll be a good show. been a wee while since we've had Raw in Glasgow. What? I can't remember when. Well, she's going to be involved with the White Six, isn't she? And then Liv Morgan, by the looks of it. Where am I going? Who knows when. Feels like forever they've been away. I'm not actually caught up with SmackDown from last night. Been a bit busy, unfortunately. So hopefully watch it tomorrow. Poppy in the Forbidden Forest. Yeah, well, I watched the first 30-40 minutes. I was watching on stream last night, but I wasn't feeling it. It wasn't great, I didn't think, so... Yeah. Still to catch up, like I said. It's, yeah. I've seen bits online. The problem being on social media, it's hard not to... Fair enough. I've seen little clips, but I've not seen the full thing. See, the problem with being online, unfortunately, is you half the time get spoiled. There we go. Right. Where is this Merlin trial?
Revelio.
Oh, it's these.
Confringo.
I've got that one.
Revelio.
Where are the others? We've got one down there. Yeah, a thing. I find as well Twitter are terrible for notifying you pretty much of spoilers. And does my head in.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
So, but yeah, some days I've woken up and gone and seen big spoilers just randomly. You'll never get any spoilers from me. I'll discuss, obviously, if people are talking about it or we're watching it at the same time, but yeah, you'll never get any spoilers here. Hate spoilers in all sense, whether it be wrestling or video games or movies. Definitely not.
I can do this.
If you're on your bad side. You're a Alexa Bliss fan, so you'll go all Wyatt. Alexa crazy on me.
We're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
They won't like this.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
Well, yeah. I say hopefully she'll get into some winning streaks now soon. If not, on the road to WrestleMania and the build-up after. Centaurs don't know any more than the rest
I
of
hope
us.
they can tell we're sincere, but Poppy, Centaurs are just Centaurs. They can't read your mind any better than I could.
Perhaps you're right. It's just...
But...
Never mind.
You have to think she knows what... they've given her some ideas of storylines, so...
Leave no secrets to hide.
I'm sure she'll
That's right.
she'll have something
We'll
set
simply
up.
be honest with them about what
Or
we're
she was
trying to
happy
do.
enough to come back
They'll have
for
to help
something.
us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
You are the talk of the
Yeah.
school since you saved Mr. Rib and I from the Ashwinders.
I know Charlotte is just put in there out of nowhere.
We should discuss the next steps in our
And I feel the Bianca EO is going to be a triple threat. They're going to add Rhea in, I'd imagine. Or it feels like that's the way it's probably going to go.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Indeed.
We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah,
She really did well in the
I suppose you'd
chamber.
like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Pretty much. Next generation of Charlotte.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
Probably.
From what I can see, they have
Probably.
slaughtered no one.
Seems to be the way,
They
doesn't
will
it?
leave
They love their
there unharmed.
second, third, fourth generation.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Yeah, true.
Foolish children.
Very
Do you
possible.
know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on
Natty's
the other
a
hand, must go speak
lifer
with her.
now, I think.
Find
I'm
me
sure
after
she's
you have done
wrestling
this.
in Japan, potentially, at the moment. And then, yeah. I have a feeling Chelsea's going to lose the US Championship at some point soon.
So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer
So,
to actual
but
moonlight,
we'll see.
but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find them?
No, like I say, I'm sure she'll said I have a feeling she's going to lose the championship soon, but just the way they've been thinking her to lose. Isn't Moonstone common?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I don't know who she'll lose it to, but yeah. Yeah. He was annoyingly
He
cryptic.
could have been a bit clearer, or stayed a moment and answered our questions.
Centaurs can be cryptic. Gran says no one talks more in circles than a centaur. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name?
Yeah, they really need to change her
Doran.
character
That's
or
what
do
the leader
something
of the herd
better
calls
with
him.
her.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave he mentioned.
Well, we've already done that. They
I'll
brought her
let you
back,
know
didn't
what I
they? So,
find.
okay. Guessing that was all that was then. What do we have now? Grief and Vengeance. I think she's got some fans, but yeah, not sure what to do with her. Speak with Natty again. Where the hell is she now? She's in Hogwarts. Is she? Is that her there? I'm guessing so.
Revelio.
Can I do that?
Revelio.
That's quite cool. With it being Christmas. No, I can't just jump over the table apparently.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
She should be proud of you.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Are you looking to avenge his death?
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that.
Thank you, follow
and my
Ghost
mother raised me to
1804.
believe
Very
that
appreciated.
It is a privilege to be able to fight for
Welcome
those
aboard.
who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
How is your mother doing?
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
And what would your father think of it, what you've been doing?
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
Okay, I'm so sorry, Natty.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
Yep, I'm sure we will.
Thank you again for saving me.
Revelio.
You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Glacius!
Guessing it's downstairs somewhere. Okay, quests. What do I have now? I've got that. I've got that. That's from miles away. And I've got this. So let's go to the map chamber. Which, if I remember rightly, I can get to from here. Okay. Right. Let's
Welcome
talk to this professor.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
Okay.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that
Obviously.
when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Easy. Sneak into the headmaster's office. Nothing could go
How will I
wrong.
gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Right, let's see. Quests. Let's go and find Professor Fig. We'll run there for a change, actually. See if there's anything I can unlock on the way or find as new. Right. Up and up we go.
Revelio.
Okay. I'm getting here now.
Hello, Hamura.
And
Revelio.
here I'm guessing. And
Levioso.
okay, can't go there.
Revelio.
This. Oh, page. There we go.
Revelio.
Right. I think it's this one. Yes. Got a few unidentified items. Okay, yeah, I think I've got quite a few unidentified gear items. See how many I have. Where's my mouse? My stream again. My stream again. Right, just trying to double check something. Didn't even tell you after all that. Inventory, do I have? Right, I'm gonna wander the castle and then identify the things I need to identify. Get in here as well. Up down here. What is in here?
Revelio.
Oh, hello. Alchemy class. An arcane subject offered to older students on a rare occasion when demand suffices. Alchemy focuses on the four natural elements and the science of transmutation. Okay.
Revelio.
Is that everything? That seems to be pointless. But here.
Alohomora.
Come on. And there we go.
Revelio.
What is this classroom? Important Muggle artifact. Misunderstood artifact, supposedly important to Muggle warfare. When most of the wizardkind find the prospect of wielding such a hefty weapon utterly head-scratching. Dark Arts gloves. Oh, demi-guys. Let's wait it out.
Mine now, demi-guys.
Thank you. I'll do nicely.
Revelio.
Okay. Oh, hello. I don't even know what I am.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
Werewolf Saga Tapestries. Set of tapestries tell a tragic tale of a witch bitten by a werewolf. She chose to flee from her home to protect her infant daughter and husband. Rumour has it that the daughter fell asleep to the howl of a wolf for years thereafter.
Confringo. Defendo. Revelio.
Why are these glowing? Question I have. Not a clue. Right.
Revelio.
Up here. I've been that way. What's in here?
Aloha Mora.
Peeves.
Why do students always frown? Peeves should burn the
Revelio.
Yes, peeves. Right, what do we have? Not done one of these in a while. So 22. So we're looking for 12 plus 8, which is 20. So looking for 2, which is whatever that thing is. That. Then 9 plus unicorn, which is 1. 7, 8. So need 1, which is unicorn. That should be it. Yes.
Revelio.
Okay. Gorgon portrait. An oil painting of a beautiful Gorgon and her suitor, his eyes are wisely averted as he bends to kiss her hand. Said that the artist who painted this accidentally gazed at the subject when he delivered the painting, and now forever a sculpture in the Garden of Greece. Interesting. What's over here?
Revelio.
I've got this.
Lumos. Revelio.
It is.
Lumos.
Come on. Come with me.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Right, let's see what else is in here. Oh, damn you guys.
Revelio. Flipendo. Depulso.
Oh, there's another one.
Revelio.
I Can't be bothered with that just now. I know where we are. Kind of.
Hello, Hamora.
What's in this office? Come on. One of your recent videos? That's nice. Kev, most of my videos are sitting about, usually sit about 250 to 300 mark. Roughly. Get in here. Why do I need to do that then? Yeah, that's the thing, it's good to build and keep going, keep pushing. That's all you can do. I'm trying to figure out what to do next. I feel I need a bit of a change, so not posted much recently because I've been trying to just figure it out a bit. Where am I going?
Revelio.
Up here. I think as I said, before I continue, I am going to go to the room of requirement. And here. Oh, nice. New things. Gloves and a hat. Well, I am going to sell that stuff first. To my favourite potion shop guy. Where are we?
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
Always, but not what I'm here for just now.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Have a change of clothing. So what have we got? 92, 87. 82 it is. Headwear. Go Mad Hatter look again. What's in inventory? All these exclamation marks annoy me. Collections. Can't bother going through all of them. What's in here? Combat. I'll do talent points as well. Let's see. Core, what do we have? Could be quite helpful. Spells. Descendo Slam. This as well. Cast a crucial release of projectile. Let's do that. Probably just plot. Brings us this pestering me. I suspect that you're doing. Thank you for me and Rosie both. We're just leaving our honeymoon. I told Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck. Auto Dibble. Right, let's go back to this one, I suppose. Map. Hogwarts. Go here.
Revelio.
Oh, jeez. Stop climbing the banisters. Let's just sit here and wait.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Sure.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Weird being somebody else.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Oh, really?
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this wrong.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners? Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth. Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course.
All sorts of places I'd rather be right now.
Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Cool.
Well, there's one for my diary.
Can't do a Revelio or anything, so...
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror?
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Yes.
Greetings.
Something is very wrong with
Professor, a word? Professor Black?
Just who's looking for her.
Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What? nonsense. That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
That'd be unwise.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
If it's seeds I'm after, I'll always go to the magic room. I've upset Madam Green one too many times now. She won't soon be welcoming me back to Dogwood.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
This way.
Oh, Miss Scott.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
Well, they're as good as invisible to me, sir. Rotten little extortionist holding my diary hostage.
What was that, Broom?
Nothing, sir.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Go through here.
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Okay.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
Change my mind.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Do you have purity of blood, isn't it?
Pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you.
Yep.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Come on.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Yes.
Revelio.
Right. Okay, guys. I'm gonna call it there for tonight. Yes, 3:30 here in the UK. I hope you had a... Not bad, Louis, not bad. I'm literally just about to head off. You know, for over a couple of hours. And yeah, getting quite tired on this end. But oh, thank you for popping in, anyone. Thank you for any follows, likes and so on. Very appreciated. Yeah, hopefully see you again soon, Louis. I'm usually on a Friday and Saturday night, so hopefully see you then. And yeah, take care everyone, and speak to you later. You too, man, you too.